Vrana za trenirovka. What's up guys, today we're going to be doing some chest and abs workout and we're going to get started real quick with some heavy benching. But before, make sure you get started with a quick warm up, get your blood flowing, and we're going to get right into it. First of all, huge shout out to Brian who let us work out here after hours, and let's get into it. We're going to do 3 basic stretches before any workout, but specifically when you're jumping into upper body. The first one, make sure you stretch your hamstrings, lean forward, nice deep lunge. Then lean back and make sure you get that toe touching stretch of the hamstring. And finally, do some jumping jacks or something more cardio intensive to make sure your blood's flowing before you jump right into heavy weightlifting. We're going to start with some incline dumbbell bench press, and don't forget, first couple of sets warm up nice and light, about 50% of the body weight of the main weight that you're going to be lifting. Nice deep stretches all the way up. Make sure you get a full stretch, no more than 10 reps. The goal is to really get the muscle engaged here. Practice good form, so then by the time you get to the heavyweight, there's not too much thinking going on. Some of these old school weights, pull them out. No one's probably used these in like 10 years. Look at that. Got some 80s rust right there. All right, maybe let's use some of the rubber dumbbells instead. 100. The other one's broken. Oh, there's some. Aiming for 8 to 10 reps with your heavy weight. Finish up with 3 sets of flies. Nice and slow. Extra stretch at the end. Don't work too hard to touch the dumbbells at the top. There's really no work being done by the chest once you get past about here. So you might as well really focus on slowing down the motion, getting it about shoulder width apart, and back down slow, back up. Man, these burn. Put the flies earlier. Really gonna work out. Balance is a little bit off in this one, but really good exercise. Good depth, go all the way down, good stretch at the top. Doing a couple of heavy compound exercises, bench pressing or anything else. It's really good to work stretching. I'm not a huge proponent of doing stretch exercises or isolations at the beginning of a workout. Usually it's let's get those heavy weights through and then start really getting the good stretch out. So we're going to be doing some free motions here. Nice and easy, starting light, making sure we get a good contraction, and then we can go a little heavy if you feel like today. Make sure you're utilizing your chest, not your shoulders, not your biceps, hopefully not your legs. You can squeeze it down, hold for a second or half a second. Make sure you're engaged. Usually if I'm not fully burnt out and I feel like I have a little bit more energy in the chest, before I finish up, usually I have about a 3 to 4 movement exercise, but if I'm really feeling it that day, I'll do some extra dips or potentially push-ups to really burn out the chest. So I'll do the dips reverse here so I can get that extra stretch on the chest and really slow it down on the way down. So feet in front of me, I want to make sure my knees are a little bit bent, and I'm going to focus on really getting a chest stretch as far down as we can and then explode up. As far down as we can, explode up. Whew. Good little burn. 2 to 3 sets. You don't have to do too much here. Just get the extra stretch after all the other exercise that you're doing. Make sure your chest is nice and burnt, and then you're not gonna work it for another 2 to 3 days. Nice rest. Yeah, a lot of people like doing leg raises with their elbow supported. Some people prefer, doing different straps, potentially to really balance. I personally prefer really hanging and using my lats, my obliques to really balance my body and make sure that I go up, I slowly retract down, and having that extra support, having my arms actually do the work, feels a lot better. But a good stretch at the bottom. Yeah, the half reps at the end are really good to make sure you finish up, get the abs burnt. You only really need to do about 3 sets of these. If you go too much or too hard, you don't have to go too many sets or too many reps. Just make sure you get good engagement. You pivot your hips up every single time, and you're gonna get a nice little 6-pack by the end of the summer. Talk about it. Yeah. Vreme za počivka. Свършихме super workout dneska. I'm speaking Bulgarian, so ignore that, but we hit a pretty heavyweight dumbbell and flies workout for the chest. We hit some abs at the end, and it's now ready for me to go and rest. So thanks everyone, and subscribe please. Have a good one. Special thanks to Brian for letting us get a workout in.